G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Draw with Jazza. I'm Jazza and this is the Artist Showcase video series. I wanted to kind of begin with a bit of a preface. In some of the other videos, some people had mentioned that they were concerned that I was overly positive in all the artworks that I feature. I wanted to explain why. Basically, everyone who is involved in this sends me their artwork and I review everything that's sent to me. And when I review it on Newgrounds, it's filled with things that they could improve as well as things that I find positive. Whereas artworks that I feature in these showcase videos, I keep only in a positive light just because I'm exposing their artwork to thousands of views. It's a little more confronting, I would think. So the reviews always have kind of things that they can improve on and critiques if there are things that stand out. But otherwise, these videos I like to keep really positive and encouraging. So anyways, I want to jump straight into it. And the first artwork we have is by artist Howard on Newgrounds. And the picture is called Ratchet Rabbit. It's pretty straightforward, but the reason I'm featuring this is because it's improved quite a bit compared to some of the other work that he sent me. And I thought it was quite good. So congratulations on that improvement. And that's some good Photoshop work there as well. The next piece is by artist Foamy Muffin and it's called Clan of Cannibals, and frankly, were it not already featured on the front page, this would have been the winner of this week's front page feature because it's just astounding, especially when you zoom in and you look at the incredible amount of detail and focus that this picture has. And it's quirky, it's different, and I don't often see artworks this original and detailed, and just fantastic work there. So check out the rest of that artist's work as well. Next is by artist Schmedia95 and it's called Boys of Silence. It is a fan art, I believe, from Bioshock Infinite. I really like the way that they pulled off the brass look in this image, and the overall aesthetic is quite good. It's framed well, and the painterly feel is quite well pulled off there. So good job, Schmedia95. Next by artist Vintage Ice is called The White, and it's some sort of monkey dude with a thing on his head, which frankly reminds me of that monkey from the movie Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, the one where it like speaks his mind and his says dumb things. Anyways, I like how the overall image feels. It's not too complicated, but it's not overly simple as well. It's just a really nice balance of colors and frames, and the way the image itself is kind of like a silhouette in the sense. It's got strong shape without too much contrast within the shape itself. So it looks good. Good job with that Vintage Ice. Next by artist Delagore is called Ready for the Hunt, and it's a bit of a back-to-back animals, foxy looking imagey thing. It's really good, lots of attention to detail in there. I get lots of images sent to me from this person, and it's really nice to see that their enthusiasm is continuing and that their progress is developing as well. So great image there. Next by artist Miss Lace is a piece called Felicity, a really lovely piece here. It's one of those pictures where you zoom in to really see the attention to detail that they've put in the painting. The eyes in particular are quite phenomenal. The background is fairly simple, but the foreground and the main character in particular are really well looked after and well framed, so that's a really lovely piece there. Next by artist Bummy Gum is called Skull Monster, and it is the obligatory skull piece for this artist showcase. Yes, I know, I love skull shapes and character looking things. Yeah, it's well shaded. I really like the acidic feel that this pulls off. There's not a lot of images that I see that really use and pull off that really strong kind of almost fluoro acidic green, and that's done quite well. I also like the shading and contrast in the shades of the skull from the dark to light from one side to the other. So that's a great piece there. Good job. Next by artist Vinvo is a piece called Frankenstein. We've had a piece featured by this artist before, but there's something about this in the line work in particular and the eyes. It's really quite simple, frankly, but it's just nice. There's not much else I can really say to try and explain why I'm drawn to this style, but there's just this soft, the line work is clean and thin and strong, yet it's not overpowering. In fact, it almost feels like it's not even there, and yet it is. It's kind of hard to explain. So it's an off black color. It's kind of like a tan sort of line color, and the paint strokes are really kind of subtle. But overall, the way it kind of comes out is really strong. I don't know what it is in particular that you'd put it to, but I think in general, it's the way that there's such strength conveyed through soft use of techniques and brushstrokes that really brings this piece out. Next piece by Orlando413 is called I, and it's his first digital illustration, so that always requires a bit of a thumbs up from me. I just think that in general the theme of painting an eye has been done quite a lot, but for a first digital illustration there's a lot to be proud of here, and the observational conveyance of what they see as into what is drawn here is really clear and really well done, so that's a great job there. Good job, Orlando413. Next by artist Hand in a Cupcake is called Alice in Wonderland, and it is another first digital illustration. I love getting sent pieces from people who are just giving it a go, so really fantastic work. The array of colors and detail and just spark to this picture is fantastic. It's really got a lot of character to it, so I just think this person, Hand in a Cupcake, you should, first of all, be very proud of your name. And second of all, keep doing what you're doing, because for a first digital illustration, this is fantastic. Keep going. And finally, our feature of the week is by Revolucia, and it's a piece entitled Glitch. It's a really nice piece. I don't know in particular what it is, to be frank, but there's something about everything coming together. There's this really kind of washed out colors, pastel look, and this really kingly pose that this strange character has, and I don't know whether to be fearful of the character or respectful or frightened or look at it and think how beautiful it is. It's just this really nice contrast of elegant and creepy, and I love things that make you think, wait, what do I think of this image? And this is just one of those. So really fantastic work, and most of all, this person, Revolucia, has really made a lot of progress and doing some really cool stuff, so make sure to check out the rest of his work. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to a conclusion for another showcase video. Until next week, I will see you later. Do you want me to review your artwork and have a chance to be in a future showcase video? Upload your artwork to newgrounds.com. You can send me a link by going to jazza.newgrounds.com and click send a private message. Make sure to include the word showcase in capital letters in the message title and give me a link to your piece of art. Please be considerate of my time and understand I have a lot to get through, so please only send me one image and not a whole gallery, and make sure that it's on newgrounds.com. Thanks for checking out this showcase. I look forward to seeing your art in the future.